comes out. You guys, I really feel like there is something very significant. So I was getting a lot of downloads. Um, I was getting a vibe of someone who's a very, very amazing parent. Somebody who is a disciplinarian, emotional. I will not lie, I get a very much an authority figure. But it's also this vibe of somebody who is giving their children a lot of principles in life. Okay, so this is being treating others as you want to be treated yourself. Do kind to others, and kind things, good things will happen back to you. It's kind of that vibe. Okay. I also feel like there is something about someone who, damn it, I just had a download and it went away. um okay, now I'm getting, okay, there's this vibe of someone who is very good at their job, like it's something about being very professional or very graceful and elegant. Something about elegancy or grace is very highlighted in this reading. Okay. So yeah. I feel like there is someone who finds you to be very fascinating. Okay. There's also someone who could really think like you have your life together, collective. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe people just feel like you have everything together, even if you don't. Okay. Maybe you just make it look this way. Um, okay. I'm really getting somebody who is displaying some very good things into their children, or maybe you have a younger sister or brother, but somebody is giving a lot of good traits to like their peers. Okay. um okay, so, and this is interesting because it's a card that says don't bring kids into this. So I don't know if there's a vibe of like somebody wants to have kids with you. Okay. Maybe you already have kids, somebody wants to have more kids with you. I don't think you should do it. It's saying not to do it. um so I feel like, collective, you guys have an effect on this is you guys have this energy of like, regardless what situation you're in, who you're with, what thing you're dealing with, anything that you're doing, you're going to be a star no matter what. And I think there are people that are realizing like, no matter what you do, you're the star. You just have it in you. You have that it power, that it factor. Like, you have star status. You could be fucking a dietary, okay, at your job, and people look at you like you're a star. Okay, so this could be like you guys are kind of meant to be something big, maybe someone famous, maybe someone very important, at least in society, or just generally, universally. Because I feel like people already look at you as like you already have it. You have it. You guys, this gives me a chameleon energy. You guys could go from being dietary, and then, I don't know, you can also fit in a position where you could be a doctor. It's given that vibe. Like, you guys have been able to walk with all types of different people and things and energies, even of all life, all walks of life and all walks of spirituality, with spirits. Okay, you guys have walked with the best of the best, okay, the worst of the worst, and have been able to this gives me a vibe of someone who has um observed situations and just realized, like, I don't know, you guys were able to soak up something, or gather some sort of common ground of you being a star. So whatever this is something like you guys were able to observe so many different energies, so many different people, and you found some sort of common ground in each one. Just like the dietary, you found the common ground in the dietary, you found the common ground of the doctor and the dietary, and you were able to observe something about whatever the common ground is. So the common ground could be both of them need to at least be able to be physically fit. Okay, like you've got some sort of common ground in regards to being a star. So whether this is just having a really good fucking personality, being very funny, being very I don't know, being very dazzling. Maybe this could be your looks or something, but people love you. I really feel like this has to do with your love. Like, you guys have star quality in a way that is very unusual. You guys have a star quality where, you know, most people feel like to be a star, you have to be cool, detached. It kind of gives like the guy off of Kiss in the band. The guy with like the top hat and the glasses. He's really detached. He doesn't really talk. You know, you guys are the opposite. And while there's nothing wrong with that, but your guy's star status comes from like shining. Like you guys are really happy. This is giving like Jawbreaker, you know, the girl that ended up getting killed. You guys are not going to get killed. And maybe you did get killed, but it was spiritually. Like you guys had a spiritual death. Okay. But, or maybe there's a lot of people who try to come for you because of this. But you guys give her energy. Like she was the popular girl, but she also helped like the girl that they would consider a geek or a lame when she dropped her books in the middle of their strut or walk. And the girl was talking about just how much she loved her for the simple fact she was already popular, but she was always sweet to even the people who people would deem beneath her. She didn't look at them as beneath her. She looked at them as regular human beings. It's just that she had this it factor that just made her popular. And I feel like you guys have this where it's kind of like you're popular. Hi, good evening, you guys. Good evening. Hi. Sorry, you guys, I don't always look at the comments, but I do love comments like these where you guys are really nice and sweet. So yeah, hi, you guys. And good evening or good morning or good night, wherever you guys are. Um, but yeah, so it's like you guys have this status, this star status in being sweet to people. Okay, people are just like, you cool as a fan. That's what we kind of say in the urban community. Or they could say like, she's really sweet, she's really kind, or he's really sweet, he's really kind. And I just feel like it's kind of like that vibe, you know? It's like you guys just give a lot of love to people. You guys have a lot of love to give. And that's why you guys are going to be able to be seen as someone very important no matter where you are, what position you're in. Like, it's also given a vibe, and I've been trying to gloss over it. Like, you guys are meant to be in bigger places, okay? In bigger spaces with bigger people and so forth. But I just don't think like you guys look at it like this, but you are. I'm here to tell you are. So try not to be too humble about it. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with saying, hey, you know, I'm meant to be with someone better. But maybe you guys could have that energy of like Andre 3000. You know, you guys could be a Gemini. Maybe you guys just really don't want to be a star. You don't want to be famous. Maybe you don't even like all of the attention. It's a very interesting, complex situation. It's like somebody who's literally can be a star, but they don't want to. And that's what makes you be a star even more, because it's like you're putting yourself in certain situations where people can clearly see you're not meant to be here. But it's like you're there and you don't make up a fuss. You're not crude to people. You're not rude to the situation you're in. You don't look at the situation like you're beneath it. You're just very humble and very sweet. And this is just very conflicting to people. It's like a good surprise. It's almost like, you know how some people say that they don't want to meet their idols or they don't want to meet celebrities that they like because it's given, like, I think it's called New York Minute with Lindsay Lohan. She has a movie where she just really looked up to this guy that was her idol, and he was like in a rock band. He was like the leader of a rock band, I think, or something like that. And she met him, and come to find out he was just like a shitty person, and she just felt like her whole idea of him was crashed. Hi. She felt like her whole idea was just crushed. Okay. Hi, you guys. Sorry. I really love this energy today. It is so much positive energy in the comments. I really, really, I'm so grateful for that energy. Thank you guys. Seriously, it's really nice. But Yeah, it's just like that. It's like she met him and was like, gosh, my whole idea of you is shattered. You're really a shitty person. But I feel like you guys are the celebrity that when people meet you, they're like, oh no, I really like you. So collective, I don't know, maybe somebody's looking at you through the social media, or something of that sort, and then they see you, or maybe they hear about you and they see you and meet you and they're like, oh, you're better than I expected. um I do feel like, you guys, there is something about someone is going to have to be an emperor. And this is where that energy was coming up, where I was saying that somebody is really putting some very good principles into their children. You might have to do this in a little bit of a strict way, or kind of a very boss way, very disciplinarian. It just kind of depends. This could be, hey, you are out at a store and your kid is just being a kid. They just do kid things. They could be knocking something off the shelf and you have to let them know, no, we do not knock that off the shelf. There are people that work here, there are people that spend their time to put this on the shelf. You cannot knock that off, and you cannot do that anywhere you go, because that is disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of that vibe. So I don't know if this is a woman, if you guys are a woman and you're having to like discipline your children, or children you're around, or maybe it's like your little sister, or your little brother, and you have to like tell them, hey, you don't do these such and thing. Like maybe they go out to the restaurant and they're just being really crazy with their friends. Like maybe you're like, I'm gonna be a big sis and I'm gonna take my little sister and her friends out, and they're just being really crazy, and maybe you have to like give them a moment of like, wisdom, of not even wisdom, but just like kind of disciplining them, where you have to tell them, hey, when we go out to restaurants, you guys cannot act like that. Because if you act like that, you have to understand the waiter or the waitress that's coming to serve your food, they're not going to want to deal with you. Not only are they not going to deal with you, but your food is not being seen. They could take your food to the back, they can spit on it, they can do anything. So make sure you treat these people right, and make sure you don't be a nuisance. It's kind of like that, like you have to instill some principles into someone, all right? Um, exactly true. Kids are more disciplined. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they have to be. You have to kind of be disciplined. Yeah, and you have to discipline them early. That's just kind of how it goes. They say that, discipline is love, though. Truth be told, it's really love. It's really showing your child like, hey, symbolically, I love you, and I'm gonna treat you, gonna show you the right ways of life, to where good things will happen for you if you do right. So yeah, but this is the thing though. I feel like you guys have had to step up to some sort of emperor role and have courage. And I feel like this is crazy. It's making you realize like, I don't want kids. Or if it's not I don't want kids, it's kind of like, I don't want to have a kid in this situation. So it could be the vibe of like, how can I say this? Like, it could be the vibe of maybe you're like a single mother or a single parent, and you have to be a little more strict on your kid, because hey, you can't give your kid all of your attention. You have to clean up the house, you have to clean dishes, you have to wash clothes, you have to do certain things. You might have to be on the phone, and the kid, your child requires a lot of attention, and maybe there is something where you're just realizing like, you know either I have to wait and get myself to a better place to where I can be able to have kids, or maybe I have to find a better partner to have kids with, that I know that it's guaranteed that I'm going to have a two-parent household. I could have more help. Or this could just be financially, like maybe you just don't like the place you live in. It's like, I have to wait. And it's just kind of this vibe of either you guys are not going to have kids in the situation you're in, or you guys are just like, I'm not going to have any more kids until I get to a point where I could be more, less, and especially if you're a feminine energy, if you're like a woman with dealing with this masculine energy that you have to be in. And this really gives me the vibe of like a single mother. Because why is a woman in a masculine role unless she's like a single mother? If you are with someone and you have to be in a masculine role, that is very, I don't know, it could be very tricky. Because I can say this very insane, because it should be the guy who's in the masculine role who should be doing the discipline. But then again, I'm not sure how it goes. Maybe you can have a daughter And the mom normally disciplines the daughter and the dad normally disciplines the son. So it could be something like that. It just depends. I try not to judge your guys' situation because I don't truly know the situation. And like I say, I don't want you to come on this channel feeling like you're judged or anything. Even though everyone has their own convictions, their own beliefs, I try to be as open-minded as possible. I want this to be a safe place for you guys. So yeah, I just feels like it's something like that. You guys are realizing, I don't want to bring kids into this because I have to be in a masculine energy. And it's just something about being in a masculine energy that you're not liking, where you're just like, maybe this could be you take your sisters and your little brother out and you're realizing like, I don't want kids. Like, I don't know what this is, but it's just somebody who feels like they're in an awkward situation when it comes to something that they're dealing with. Their energies are energy is misplaced, or it's in a different place than it's supposed to be. So if you're a feminine energy, you're in a masculine energy. If you're a masculine energy, you could be in a feminine energy. It's just very conflicting, and I feel like you're just like, I'm not gonna have kids in this situation. I don't want to have kids, or I don't want to have any more kids. Okay, because of it. Um, it could even be like you guys could be a judge. Maybe you guys want to go to be a judge. Or maybe it could be you guys are looking at this world. I don't know. It could be like, there's something, it's just something harsh going on where you're just realizing like, I don't want kids. I don't want to bring kids into this situation. I'm working at a job. And I'm coming home and I'm just like not in a mood. Like, I definitely don't need to have kids right now because until I like get a better job, less hours. This could be a vibe of like, I don't know. It's something where you guys have the courage to be in a masculine energy, and I just don't feel like it's suitable for you to. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but yeah. Okay. Also, there is something about like you guys having to work for something. Okay. There is somebody who feels like. Okay. There's a big misunderstanding going on. Okay. There's someone who feels like Tudy Foot Money. Oh my goodness, is that ducky? Get ducky kiss. Mm-hmm. Get ducky kiss. Okay. Sorry guys, I woke up. You say hi? Say hello. Oh, she's waving at the camera. You guys can't see her. She's waving at the camera. No, she just woke up. But yeah, so you guys, speaking of kids, my kid is right here. But so yeah, it's something where somebody is misunderstanding something. They're feeling like you have to work for your grace. You have to work for your class. You have to work for something. And crazy enough, this could be you, collective. Or this could be people feeling like you have to work hard and you don't. And this is something that I have realized where like there's a thing where people feel like, oh, such and such is privileged, they get whatever they want, they live in a big house, they have a nice car, or someone's man or woman is buying something for them. It's a vibe of that and people being jealous of that. So there could be something where maybe you could, I don't know. It's something where like, why are you dimming your light? there is something where you are not meant to be working. You are meant to be somewhere prim and proper, graceful. You are meant to be in class, elegance. So I don't know, you guys, maybe if you've been downing yourself, not applying for an actual job that you really want, you guys should go do that and get that job that you really want. And it might be a job that's very bougie. It could be a job on YouTube about you doing your makeup. But there is something about class and grace and elegance that you already have and you don't have to work for. But there is some people that are making you feel like, I'm not gonna lie, it's given like Halle Berry looking how she looks and is going to work to be a trash woman. Nothing wrong with trash people. Those are the people that help us with our trash. If we didn't have them, everything would be overloaded. It's like that. Imagine Halle Berry going to work as a trash woman. That's what it's given, collective. It's like you guys are downing yourself, or you're putting yourself with people, places, or things that are, but like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna just say it, it's beneath you. And this is well known, like well shown, like, and there be something about people who have been gaslighting you to make you seem like, oh, you're not Halle Berry, or well, not even Halle Berry. It could be Halle Berry. If as fine as Halle Berry is, as beautiful as she look, there could be somebody who tells her, no, you need to go do trash because trash makes money. Don't go try to be an actor. Go to be an actress. That's not gonna work for you. And deep what somebody knows damn well something will work for you. So I don't know what this is. Also, you smell good. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Maybe somebody thought you didn't smell good, but you smell really good. Maybe somebody thought like you have a bad soul. This could be symbolically, like maybe they thought your soul stink, like you had a bad attitude, you were rude, and come to find out someone realized like, no, you're really sweet, you're not rude. Or maybe this could be somebody who's talking about your smell, and somebody is like, yeah, that's cap, because I'm not gonna lie, this person smells good as fuck. So I don't know whoever lied on you about your smell or maybe your attitude, but people are realizing you have a good attitude or you smell really good. But yeah, there's also something. Yeah, it's here. Let me pull some more cards because there's some shit going on here. Excuse me, collective. Yeah, you got people that are hating on you, and collective, it's giving a vibe of like you guys are kind of believing it. You're believing like, oh, no, baby. You guys are believing like, no, mommy. Okay, here, baby. So you guys are believing like, oh, let me hurry up. Okay, baby. I'll tell mommy. But yeah, you guys could be believing something that you shouldn't. Also, let me hurry it up because my baby's getting antsy. So you guys, someone wants to reach. There is somebody who you didn't want to have kids with, or you didn't want to involve your kids, or something about children that you're attached to. And this person is realizing that everything that glitters is not gold. Okay. There could be something where you guys were in a situation where you were in some sort of situation where you were discrediting yourself, and somebody thought, oh, well, since you look like Halle Berry, but you're taking out the trash, maybe you're not as worthy as you look, because look at what your job is. Look at what you're pulling out the trash, and you look very nice. So maybe you don't think you shit, so I'm gonna think you ain't shit neither. And somebody is realizing like they really was stupid as fuck to even try to hype themselves up to feel that way about you, because now they probably are with someone who somebody who looks nice like Halle Berry would look, and they're in a position that Halle Berry would be in. And maybe they realize, wow, this person is a shitty person. They look good, but they're really fucked up. So you guys, if you're as humble as this reading is saying, this could be the vibe of like, you guys look really nice, but you're not a shitty person. So it makes people think, oh, you look nice, but you're not mean. You don't fit the way you look, so you're not really fine because you're too nice. The only way, it's like somebody is like, the only way I would know that you're really fine is if you're mean, and that's a shallow person. So you could have been dealing with a shallow person, but this person, they got what they thought that they wanted, and they realized like they want to reach out to you because what they got, they just got somebody that looked nice but wasn't shit. Or maybe this was someone who had an attitude that they felt like you should have had, and maybe they don't look as nice as you, but they're just realizing like that is not really what I wanted because that shit is horrible. This person's attitude is shitty. They're fucking mean to everybody. They're just fucking evil and Andre. So yeah, or there's a situation like that. I do feel like there is someone who wants to do a sort of spell on you in regards to like, somebody wants to do a spell on you in regards to like making you feel like you don't got shit going on for yourself. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me see. Yeah, so this person is coming back around to you. So you got someone new coming in or something new coming in, and then you got something from the past that's coming in. And I feel like it's because these people realize you are the blessing. You give blessings, but you guys really are the blessing itself. And it's just someone is realizing a lot of people just aren't grateful for you because you're so fucking nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this is the reason why you're a star, you know? And maybe, I'm not gonna lie, there could be an energy of, you know what, I should stop being so fucking nice. Or it's something like that because you guys are realizing like this is the shit that happens to me. But that is what makes you a star, because you guys are like the status quo. It's like the shit that you will never get. You'll never get somebody that's fine and really nice. You'll never get somebody that's ugly and really like, what is it, really mean, you know? It's like you guys are like a enigma. Yeah, enigma. It's like something that is just, you never thought could happen. So so you guys, there is something about lovers. Somebody new is coming in for you, to express some sort of feelings towards you, um, because they see like you're a blessing. And this past person who treated you like shit because you were so humble, this person wants to come back in too. So I don't know. I feel like you're going to kind of get the best of both worlds. I don't know if it's telling you to stay with the, what is it saying? Yeah. This person is lying about you. Whoever the person is from the past, they're really lying about you, really crazy. And there's somebody new that's coming in. Yeah, and they realize they'll never lie on you again. And then you got the new person who is like wanting to write some sort of history with you because they can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, baby. And it's something about them realizing like you deserve to be in a situation where you are graceful. You don't have to work so hard or put yourself in situations that devalue you. So yeah, you guys, this is the reading. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.